Tabi girl, you fell in love with someone's boyfriend. This is part two of the ultimatum South Africa debrief. So let me go to the nitty gritties. So now, tell me why Ruth and Nola started getting intimate on day one. Girl, I was just like, okay, day one, babes. Yo, Ruth, you're so brazen. You're so bold. Like, I love that you're a liberated queen, but day one, sis. As for Nola, he is the type of person who had already been in a relationship where he had broken down Label's confidence, because I could tell Label is such an insecure babe, and it's because of how Nola is a gaslighting person. From even him choosing to lie to others about sleeping with Ruth, I was just looking at this man like, when does it end? He was even telling us in the confessionals, deny, deny, deny. And I was like, sir, don't you think these people are going to watch and see like who you are? Don't you even care? Anyway, so I'm up for women being liberated. So Ruth did right there. I liked how Ruth stood up when it came to like Kanya trying to tell her at oh, you don't have morals because you slept with a man in your first day. And Ruth was like, sis, you are also seen naked by Isaac. Like, you can't be the one coming for me. You're not even any like better. But I was just like, what is wrong with Kanya? Like, why was she coming for Ruth because Ruth chose to enjoy herself? What in the double standards? What in the toxicity? Anyway, so I also liked how Ruth was very kind to Lebo, because she did not spill the tea in front of the ladies. She called Lebo aside and told her, "Yo, Lebo, me and your mans, we've been we've been doing the deed, guys." And yeah, and let me tell you, I liked how Ruth was unapologetic about enjoying herself and having like intimacy with Nola. She was like, "You're not gonna shame me for having fun and enjoying it." And I think Lebo is staying with Nola because of, I think he gives good nini, because the way Ruth was so unashamed about getting some. Higher. So what else? Nola is just, he's just a toxic person. I don't even want to talk a lot about him. So I like how, I don't like I that is them. Um which other couple? Sizakile and Kanteko. Me, I liked how those people, I liked that I could see a softer side of Kateko when he was with Caesar Kile, because Caesar is such a breath of fresh air. She's a ray of sunshine. That girl, she's just fun, she's just cute, she's just bubbly. And I think she brought out the decent part of Kateko. What I did not like is how Caesar was not standing up for herself. Like, babe, why did you allow Kanya to shout at you like that? Girl, stand up. And she was just like, where? Me, I wish I could enter that screen and go fight for Cesar, because what in the disrespect was Kanya bringing? And then Kateko, you're such a bad person. I think having been in a relationship with Kanya, it has turned you into such a toxic person, because why did you bring Cesar up front to Kanya and leave her alone? And you know the type of person Kanya is. Like, you're such a devil. You and Kanya deserve each other, by the way. Because you see, Caesar is such a softie. But you went and left her at the lion's den. No, kamwachilia. Achapwe. And the way Kanya is unhinged. Kanya's like, get out of my room. Yo, me was like, if I was Caesar Kile, I would do more than giggling at that point. So Nkateko, you did not like stand up for our girl, and you actually sent her to go get roasted for no reason. Um, Hey, and then Kanya, yo, sis, with that frontal of yours, why would you think that you are the best candidate to body shame people? Why are you calling her fat? Did you what? Who told you like you're the SI unit for beauty? I really hated how you treated Zakile, and how you fat shamed her, and how you ridiculed her, and how you shouted at her. That was so wrong on so many levels. Like, are you happy with yourself being that type of person? Like, Kanya, is everything okay at home? Like, and then why did you throw wine at what is that man's name? At your boyfriend's Aunt Kanteko? Why were you talking down on that man? Why were you breaking that man? Telling him at, oh, I would not have settled with a boy in a man's body. I was like, sis, when does the toxicity end? I hope you got some therapy because, girl, there's something wrong with you. And actually, I saw it here on TikTok that you actually started bullying people when you're in primary. People came out with receipts about how you've been a mean girl all your life. I don't know who told you you're pretty and that gives you the right to just be mean to people, but do better, honey. Do better, sweetie. I really didn't like you on the show. Yes, your reality TV gold, but must you be toxic? Must you be toxic to be the show? And you know what? I actually chuckled when you were given the promise ring because that's what you deserved. In fact, angekuacha hata kwa altar. I kanya yo sis I did not like you at all, and I know it's getting personal because you irked me. You gave me the ick one too many times, and then when Sizakile, as a bubbly person, she's having fun with Nkateko and they're laughing. You're saying that's fake. Ha! It's the way you used to say fake. How do you know how a healthy laughter is when all you give Nkateko is um unhealthy and toxic vibes? How would you know how a healthy laugh is, Madam Fake? Where? Anyway. Kanya, there's nothing Kanya gave except toxicity. I was rooting for Nkateko and Sizakile. I think their chemistry was nice, and this was us seeing Kateko in a very mature, open, respectful, and just a loving and healthy relationship. Because as we saw it down the line, yo, Nkateko is going through a lot. Yo, anyway, I was also rooting for Lindile and Tabi. I think those are the only people who gave us healthy in the experiment. Higher. Now the people I was not rooting for. Yo, Isaac and Kanya, because they were the perfect match for each other. Kanya is such a toxic babe. Me, I didn't like Kanya at all. Like, I liked how um she was just, what do you mean like you're an entrepreneur, babe? She was giving nothing. And then she's in the house, she's staying home. Isaac is the one's coming. But I didn't like how Isaac was expecting Kanya to cook for him. As who? Did you marry her? Like, can you tell like I hate Isaac? Because I didn't even want him to win. I know Kanya is toxic, but Isaac was also pushing it. Why were you expecting this babe to cook for you? But I think Kanya had what do you call it? She had what do you call expectations that were very, that did not make sense. She had like unreasonable expectations. Who else? Aiden and Lebo gave us nothing. They were such a safe match. I think they were just there to walk, you know. Anyway, who else? Courtney and Genesis also gave me nothing. They were not doing the deed. They were not giving active action, nothing. So I'm talking about yo, Lindile and Tabi. Why am I forgetting Tabi? Tabi girl. You fell in love with someone's boyfriend. You fell in love with someone's boyfriend. Yo, and that's why you were giving Sizakile mean vibes. What do you mean? It's an experiment and you and Lindile are giving each other gifts? Bombastic side eye. Like Thabi, you are so comfortable with Lindile that you did not want to go back to Genesis. And I understand, having dated Genesis for 7 years, it makes sense why you would feel like your heart is fluttering the minute you get another person. But you actually like Lindile too much. And I think if Genesis was not someone, if we were not watching, you would have forced yourself into that relationship. You and Lindile, you guys, if you loved each other, pataneni. That's why I didn't understand how you went back and married Genesis and Sizakile went and married Lindile. Like, sir. And what was that? Leaving Lindile's gift on the bed when Genesis was coming home? Like, sis. Anyway, me, I just think you fell in love with someone's boyfriend. And that's why you and Kanya did not know how to behave towards Sizakile, because you felt like she was a threat. Because you guys were giving, you wanted to jump on the grudge train with Kanya for no reason. But I understand maybe it's because you like Lindile. But Lindile, what's there to like about Lindile? He didn't even have a job. Same to Aiden. Aiden actually did not have a job. How did you expect to like marry Courtney? Even Courtney's parents were telling you, yo, are you able to like marry our child and you don't have stable finances?